Ladies and gentlemen, the day has just begun and already I'm in the doghouse. So I was having a very funny problem where when I was driving down the road with the air conditioning on, coming out of the vents as it normally is, at exactly 75 kilometers an hour, the air conditioning magically switched to the defrost area, which, as you can imagine, it serves no purpose to have cold air coming up at the very hot windshield. So good news is my father was a mechanic for decades and he's very sharp, and there's an O'Reilly Auto Parts down the street where we picked up what we need, and we're going to fix this problem by adding a vacuum reservoir where the airbag would be on the passenger side. So
yay, go AC.
Thanks, Dad. Let's get to work. Which is right here. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Maybe should I cut a little piece of this and show you on the way?
Yes.
Okay.
I need you to unplug this one.
Oh, this is not coming off at all.
Okay, then this is what we gotta rethink it. Then what we have to do is we have to cut this black one back,
Connect it there,
and join these two together.
And so, stop me if you heard this before, but my father is a genius. Now, what we've done is we've run the vacuum line, which comes right off the top of the engine, and we found a creative way to get it through the firewall by removing a bolt and shoving it where the bolt was. That red vacuum hose then goes into our T-junction, which we've installed a brand new vacuum box because the one under the dash must be leaking or something. We can't even find it. It's in the worst spot to work on. So we just deleted that whole thing and put a new one in. And now when we switch from vent to floor to defrogger, the flaps are going lightning speed and we should be able to actually use air conditioning on the highway. Hooray! And big thanks to Mike. And so now that the AC in our big rig is working, we have made the trip to the San Antonio Riverwalk, which is for us the main thing we wanted to see in San Antonio. So first things first, I bought my dad a beer because it is hot out here and we need that air conditioning working. So this is $3 well spent. Designated driver. With that being said, all of us are already having a great first impressions of the Riverwalk here. We're led to believe it's even better at nighttime because the lights come on, which is going to be pretty impressive because it's already really great. Ivana's saying this bridge kind of reminds her of Europe.
Oh yeah.
My mom is saying this place reminds her of Malacca Riverwalk,
Right,
which
that
is in
too.
Malaysia.
That's right.
And I'm saying this place stands out because of all the Riverwalks we've done, this one is exceedingly stroller friendly.
Oh, that's right.
So baby Jean is in a stroller, which is nice because it's so hot. When you have baby in the baby carrier, the body heat gets real sweaty.
That's true.
On a day like this. So we've had a super relaxing day. So glad the air conditioning is working. I'm not sure what we'll get up to over here. Maybe some dinner. But in the meantime, come wander around with us because the temperature is great with the sun going down. It's quite busy and popular because it's Friday night.
That's right.
And we are having a very good time.
Beautiful.
More cervezas to come because life is good on the Riverwalk. So let's keep going. And so if you look where the water meets the land, you'll notice there's no mud. It's not a river in that sense. It almost feels man-made. And so the history tells us that about 100 years ago, there was a huge flood of this river and a bunch of local people lost their lives. And so they figured they would dig some trenches coming off the river so that the water could flow there rather than into their houses. And that's why there's this loop coming off of the main river here, which ultimately the solution was to dig a big dam upstream to control the water flow. But nowadays, this loop is fantastic Riverwalk because both sides of the river are completely finished. Stones and concrete and just beautiful looking buildings that are restaurants. It's absolutely a must-see here in San Antonio. It's great for tourism.
It is so lively here.
So lively, and the pathways are perfectly maintained and just nice. So it's a great place to walk. Oh, check it out. They even have a little pop-up market over here where I've been trying to convince my lovely, beautiful wife for months now. You should buy a cowboy hat. You look so good in a cowboy hat, Ivana. Something about your style, your face shape, you look so good in a cowboy hat. You really pull it off, Ivana.
I like this one because it got a cow and some sparkles.
rhinestone cowboy hat.
I also like this one.
Yeah,
because
good,
it got
good.
some stone.
Let me see. You look so good in a cowboy hat. I think in your past life you were a cowgirl.
Is there cowgirls in Asia? I don't know.
Good question.
Maybe farmers. We call it farmers. I don't know.
Trap.
We'll look for one.
Bit of a tourist trap.
Yeah. We'll look for something cheaper.
Yeah. Because the quality there was very $7. You know?
A little dollar store quality.
Yeah, dollar store quality at $45 prices.
But I don't know. Maybe the real one is like $100. You know what real cowgirls use.
Honestly, babe, for me, I would spend the money and I would get you a real one. A nice one that would last you a lifetime. You can wear it. When you're going to buy groceries in Canada, you just wear your cowboy hat. You fit right in.
Thing is, I think I'm only gonna wear it when I'm in Texas.
100%. Who is this Asian lady wearing a cowboy hat in Toronto, Canada? They'd be like, what's going on with this person?
I know, right?
But you look good in it.
You see the boat go by? You see the boat go by?
Breaking news. Breaking news. You know Tostitos? Tostitos, right? They're terrible. This chip is so much better.
Probably fresh.
It's good chip.
Yeah.
You can eat it plain.
Really?
Good chip.
Yum. It's probably freshly made, like in-house, I mean.
And I think the guac too. Fresh made guac.
Yum.
This is appetizer. I would eat this for dinner. I would eat the whole thing for dinner. That with a salty beer, you're doing pretty good. All right, so I've ordered something called a regular plate. Now the reason I got it is because the name regular plate, I just thought that's amazing. We've got a little bit of everything. This is a tamale, which I'm sure is gonna be so good. Ivana and I have been to Mexico. We didn't go too far, we were in Baja California, and we found a guy on the side of the road selling tamales. His name was Francisco. He said, you can call me Francisco Tamale. And he was selling them out the trunk of his car. And they were the greatest tamales on God's green earth, in my opinion. Keep in mind, it's my first time trying them. But I'm sure that's gonna be good. We've also got refried beans, rice, chili con carne, and what is this? I forgot.
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
Cheese enchilada.
Cheese enchilada.
What kind of restaurant this is?
Tex-Mex.
So is this Mexican food or Tex-Mex?
Tex-Mex. I don't know what's the difference between Mexican food and Tex-Mex. I'm guessing Tex-Mex is like a combo of Texan food and Mexican.
Yeah, I guess so. So in here is a big piece of carrot. See that? They've like filleted a carrot. That's a carrot.
I think that's an enchilada.
What is it?
Enchilada is like taco.
Oh, like a taco shell.
You thought it was carrot because it was orange.
Absolutely not a carrot. That's embarrassing. Moving forward. Chili con carne.
What is chili con carne? I don't even know.
Chili and meat. Carne is meat.
It tastes like windshield with meat.
It's very good. Yeah, I think it's better if you mix it together. Chili con carne and rice. Oh yeah. Chili con carne and rice and refried beans. That's a mega bite. For me, it's so good food.
Really?
I mean, it's hard to be bad. It's melted cheese and beef and tons of spices and flavors. How could it be bad?
Great.
By the way, when you're licking salt off your beer, so good beer.
I got the spicy margarita, which is really good too. I think it's better than regular margarita. Really good.
The salt is spicy, right?
Yes. Yum.
Very good. What do you got, Ivana?
I got enchiladas. Instead of beef con carne, this is chicken. I forgot the name. And tamale and beans. And
Good,
rice.
right? And salad on the side.
Yeah.
Looks good. Okay, let's eat.
I like it all. This stuff tastes like nothing, so I'm not going to eat it because I still have teeth.
Spring rolls. What?
Can you just give your breakdown of refried beans again?
I'm not going to eat it because I still have teeth.
To be clear, my dad has more or less lost his sense of taste. So he goes, I can't taste it, it's just mush. I'm not gonna eat it because I still have teeth. That's a fair breakdown, refried beans. That's a fair breakdown.
Well, I think refried beans would be good with this as a dip.
Sure.
Make it a little bit more, you know, softer.
Yeah.
Quite good.
This isn't my favorite, Stephen.
Tamales?
You know, but it just doesn't taste. This is my favorite, probably because there's so much cheese on it.
Uh-huh.
I haven't really tasted this. The rice is good. I'm with Dad, but not because I have teeth, because it's kind of like. But I will taste. Well, I'll taste it.
So my mom got the same order I got. And she's a big fan of the enchilada.
Refried beans are they're okay. They don't really have much taste. Maybe you are supposed to mix it with stuff.
I think it's a texture additive to your other dishes.
I guess so. But I could eat like lots of these is good. Enchiladas?
Enchilada.
Now my enchiladas is different. I got the beef.
So this is the same thing, just without cheese on top of it.
No, the inside. You got cheese filling, I got beef filling.
Got it.
And
I got
different
cheese
cheese on
inside. Got it.
Very good.
And honestly, the food tastes better because you're in this place with boats going by. Like, the whole experience of the restaurant is more than just the food. For me, great food. Great restaurant.
I love it.
What would be your star count? Now, my mom is a harsh critic. What would be your star count, Mom?
Hey, let me eat some more and I'll let you know.
Okay, take your time. Let's wait to the end of the meal.
Yeah. I can't rate it right now. It's really good. Right now it's really good. But let me finish this and then we'll
Star
tell you
count
how many stars.
coming soon.
The chips is 5 stars.
The chips were 5
With the
star, that's
dips,
for sure.
With salsa and guac. So good. I like the fried greens. I'm a fan.
It's not for St. Patrick's Day. That one is. Every month they probably change it or something.
Hey, look up.
Look at that. You can have dinner on the boat too. We like saying hello.
I wave to every boat, every boat.
Whoa, that is cool. Ooh.
The boat's singing. All right, Mom. Final food review in less than 100 words.
The food was very good. It was a little spicy, but I would give it 4 stars overall. I didn't like the refried beans. I'm with Dad on that one. And it was 4 stars the food, but maybe 5 stars because we're at the Riverwalk and it's really pretty. And at night the lights come on and it reminds me when we were in Malacca.
Right. Riverwalk in Malaysia.
And the only difference is that there's more restaurants here.
Uh-huh.
And they don't have those bicycles that are all made up.
Uh-huh.
That was fun. They're very cute. They're very cute. And I'm sorry, but I think it's a little more than 100.
I was gonna say, you're pushing 90.
I think I am, but
Good job.
anyways,
Good job.
it was fun. It was a great place to come. And if you're ever in San Antonio, come. And Gramps is in the background going like this.
Cut it.
Love you, Gramps.
Okay.
Of course, though, it's a bicycle.
She's yelling for good reason. She's yelling for good reason.
Oh no, it's behind the
You
tree.
can barely see it. Just the thing she mentioned they have in Malacca.
Right?
Except that this is horse.
It all came full circle. That was a horse, the one in
The
Malacca's a bicycle. Oh. There it is, everybody. I chased it down and managed to catch it. That's very similar to what they have in Malacca. I saw it right after my mom mentioned it. Too funny. Although, here in San Antonio, no speakers and no loud music on the colorful buggies. That's too funny. And yet another good find by my mom. What do you have here, Mom?
No, you know what? I didn't find this. I think it was Ivana that found it. But look at all the locks on the bridges. Where did we see this a lot of? When we were in Italy.
Yeah.
And I would like to add that those horses, carriage lit up, the ones in Malacca were themed, like they had Spider-Man
Yes,
and
slightly
Barbie
different. And music, speakers.
And music. So, you know, they're trying. They're trying. But
So anyway,
Malacca's the first one I remember.
I chased that thing down and I saw a restaurant that said locks for sale here, and I wondered why it said that. Now we know.
Oh, really? Isn't
Now we
that
know.
funny?
Because there's locks all over this bridge.
And I don't know if the camera can get it because it's dark now here, but both sides of this bridge are covered in locks, like covered.
We can do it. We can capture it.
Do it. And then come back 10 years later and see if it's still there.
And so, in conclusion, my mom was being hilarious today. My dad even got in on the food vlog action. And Ivana and I and Jean always have a good time. So, pretty great day overall.
Amazing day.
Fixed the AC. Now, we wanted to go to the Alamo, which is pretty great here in San Antonio. But quite honestly, fixing the air conditioning came more important than the Alamo. So AC into Riverwalk. Stay tuned to our channel because next up is Austin.
Right.
Which is a unique place in Texas.
Right.
Say bye-bye, Jean.
Bye.